Well, this is it, guys. The last time the shop's gonna look like this. It's the beginning of moving day, I guess you should call it. So we'll do a little walkabout, but got a big task ahead of me. I'm going to go ahead and get all the machines cleaned real good and oiled down, and picked up a whole bunch of these bins here. It's gonna work out perfect, so I can get 2 of the nuts and bolt bins in one bin, wrap it with plastic wrap and be done, and it'll be sealed up and easy to transport that way. That little teaser here, got some new tooling and stuff, show you on the next upcoming mail call. I saved all the containers so I can remove all these pin gauges, pack them in their respective cases, and then we can transport it that way, because it is way too heavy to try to move it as is. And I got all this miscellaneous junk I'm gonna have to stick in boxes. Got to pack up all my goodies there in the show cabinet, and for like the collets and the smaller tooling and stuff, I've got bins outside, so that'll work. I'll get all the pictures down and I can pack them in a box and whatnot, pack some of this, but the table can probably just go as is. So I'll show you. So like I said, I scored a whole bunch of the bins there, and then I've got the plastic totes. As you can see, got a whole bunch of those up under there, so that'll handle the heavy tooling. So I guess without further ado, I'm gonna cut this camera off and I'm gonna get busy, and I'll just bring you back as we make progress. Well, yeah, I did it. Who can't resist buying more equipment, right? So I picked up a forklift for the shop. It's a Heister. It's got the big pneumatic, like off-road tires, which is what I was looking for. And this is a nice size model. Unfortunately, the data plate has been removed, and I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up or not, what the light is like. Looking in here, nah, you can't see. Right inside that kick panel right there is the sticker, also with all the specs, and somebody conveniently painted over it at some point in time. So did find the serial number, and well, a little bit of history here. So Heister started in '57, and they started with this last number here would be A for 57, B for 58, and so on, and they continued it. And then once it ran out, they began again. So 1980 was an A, 81 a B, and so on. 2003 was an A, 2004 was a B, and like that. So we thought this was a 2004 model because of the B, but in actuality it is way older. This is a 1981. The good thing is, there's tons of them out there. Parts are still available, so that's not a problem. This guy has a simple 4-cylinder. I think it's a GM motor. It's got GM on the intake manifold, and also a 2, so I'm not sure if that is a 2.0 liter. The only bad thing is she has a serious hydraulic leak. So this cylinder here, when I talked to the guy, I got this off Craigslist. He said, yeah, this cylinder does leak. That's the only leaks it's got. The rest of the stuff is good. Well, it doesn't have a leak. It spews like Niagara Falls. So the telescoping lift cylinder, once it gets up this one here to, I guess, about whatever, right around there or so, the first stage we're good, and then when it goes to the second stage is when it really shoots out. So it is usable as is. It means I can only lift it up to about here until I get that cylinder rebuilt. And right now I'm just doing some preventive maintenance. New air filter, just kind of get a feel for what the motor's like. It does have an upgraded distributor there. And, you know, cleaning up some wiring. It's got a mechanical oil gauge, so I want to change that out and get rid of that plastic line there, because that is always known for eventually drying out and breaking and shooting hot oil everywhere. And I want to blow the radiator out and get all that dust and stuff so it breathes good. Nice thing is, it did come with a new tank. So looking online and doing a bunch of research, I think this is an H50H model, which is maybe a 5,000 pounder, but I've also done some more research and it goes to show that just because it's got the 50 in it doesn't necessarily mean that it'll lift you know, 5K. So but this will be a great addition to the shop, so you'll be seeing that. I'll just throw this in a little clip. And then also, you guys haven't seen Mr. Chaos here. Come on, buddy, let's get out in the light. Come on, before you tear everything up. So he's 7 months old. He's a big old puppy. Still acts like a puppy. Still working on his manners, but he's being a good dog. So anyways, just thought I'd show you that new piece of iron, guys. Well guys, it is moving day, first of many for moving the shop. We've been at it a few hours and we're making some headway. As you can see, we got quite a bit of open real estate and my buddies are helping me out. Got Mike Hale over here from Iron Haven Machining. He's got a fairly new YouTube channel. And then back in the trailer, our buddy Jim. You guys know Jim Deadman from Sawlogs Plastic Hubs. And Brad, my buddy Brad.
Everybody.
He's getting everything situated. We got the big box in, we got the welders in, we got the welding table, and now we're working on getting some of the smaller items. So this will be load number 1 of many.
We're kicking you out of the state.
That's right. So thought I'd give you guys an update. Okay, so finally today is the day we are going to break ground. It is early Saturday morning, or early for me because it's like 9 o'clock and I don't do mornings. But we rented this baby for the weekend. David should be coming over here in a little bit, Brad's friend, who actually does grading and excavating in his Monday through Friday job. So he's gonna come up here and run this baby. Let's see, it's a Case 650L. So you guys that have the Google few skills, if you can throw in the comments how much horsepower and all the other specs on this baby, would be appreciative. I think it's got a 12-inch blade is what we ordered, because I had a 10 and a 12, so I think this is the 12. But should be fun to watch, and we can get all this leveled and a nice driveway in here. I've got 1 load of stone my buddy picked up. Unfortunately, the quarries aren't open on Saturday, so he's got 1 load in his truck. He'll dump and then we can get it spreaded. So, and we finally got fall weather. It's nice and cool, about 56 degrees, so this is gonna be great. Once David gets here, I'll start getting some film. I'm excited. Well, Dave's here and he's breaking ground, making that hump flat. This is exciting, finally. I think the plan is he's going to kind of push that hump to the side, and we'll use that kind of as fill dirt, and then he'll work on that. That way we're not having to worry about compacting that dirt there. He'll just scrape that, and then we'll try to get the, you know, the grade right. It's kind of the plan. So this is cool. I want a discount at Squeak. Yeah, I was worried because we haven't had rain in so while how dry it would be, but it looks like good dirt. So as long as we don't hit any rock, that'll slow us down if we do. So cool. So you've been at it about half an hour, 40 minutes. Starting to take shape. I hope that's pirate's treasure. No, I hope there isn't either. Yeah, a little bit of rock right there. Wow, yeah.
It's almost like a marble look.
Huh.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah. At least it breaks easy.
Yeah.
Oh, big in there. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Did he have a,
That's the perfect spot for that truck right there.
did he have a pole in there? I wonder if that was... It almost looks like a little bit of concrete right there, doesn't it?
It did look like concrete to me.
I mean, this was all farm at one time. I mean, he could have had something like that. You know, here too, a feeder here or something. There's no
Like right by
telling.
the road.
Yeah. Making progress. He's been at it now for about 4 hours. That's where the pad will be, and then obviously we got the cut in for the driveway. Getting ready to pull out the transit here. Probably another 15 minutes or so, and we'll see how level and kind of get some stakes in the ground. Weather's been perfect, about mid-50s, overcast. Finally fall. Well, day number 2, Sunday morning. So you can see we've got pretty much the pad done. I think he's just blending in on the sides a little bit, and then we still have to cut the driveway, and then he's got to head back home. So I think we're gonna get all done, and it's gonna work out good. It's because we got rain coming in later this afternoon and for the next couple of days, so that'll help, you know, compact and firm this thing up. So it'll be just perfect. Finally get some help from Mother Nature. Well, we got wrapped up just a little while ago. The old case did its what it's designed to do. Got I don't know, about 20 gallons of diesel fuel burned up and converted into this. So looking good. Nice rough end. So we got a sloping grade from the road coming down, and then he worked this area pretty good. Got it within a couple inches. Packed it pretty tight. Moved some dirt over here for like additional parking, so I got a little spot over there. And hopefully you can see the markers in my tape, kind of give you an idea of how the building's going to lay. 40 across and 60 deep, and we're about at the center of it. So one 12 by 12 roll-up door here, and one 12 by roll up door, you know, straight in the back. So nice straight shot. And then we've got a bunch of extra over here. So kind of got it designed so you can actually pull through the building and come back around here. And this will give us a nice area to park all the building materials as we start the building process. And I don't know if you can see way back right there, I had him dig out a spot that'll be my shooting range. So I got an extra backstop there and some flat spot to stand on and just shoot into the hill. So that is cool too. So I am tickled to death. So I guess this is a good spot to end part one. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this build. I know I am. And just for future reference, whatever you budget, you might as well double it, because man, nothing's coming out cost wise where I thought it'd be. Everything is like twice as much. So oh well, I'm committed now, so it's going to be, you know, garage mahal once we're done. Can't take your retirement money with you, right? So might as well spend it. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate the support. And hopefully the next video we're gonna have rock coming in for the drive, and hopefully I can find a sub that wants to work and dig my footers, get this formed up, get a nice final grade, and get some concrete on it. See ya.